Hi everyone, it's Nika from Thrive, and I wanted to give you a little tip on how to deal with vinyl sliding and how to prevent it, especially if you're in the middle of a project. As you can see right here, I've got a piece of scrap vinyl that's about 12 inches wide and 24 inches long, and I'm cutting a large design for a t-shirt. And I've run into a problem that I've had happen before. There's two problems here. One, when I cut my vinyl here on this left edge, you can see it's not straight. I didn't use a ruler or a straight edge, I just free-handed it, and when I did that, I've got a piece of vinyl that's not quite 12 inches wide, and so I'm running into a problem. The other thing is when I loaded it, I thought I had it nice and lined up, but I was just a little bit off, so as it's been going through the project, it's pulling a little bit to the left, and what's happening, if I can zoom in here, is that it's not going to have enough vinyl on that left side for that roller that's right below that blue tab to bite. And if you can see right here, there is just barely, maybe a 32nd of an inch of vinyl that roller pad is actually able to bite to. And if you just look down here, in another few inches, there's not going to be anything on that left side for that vinyl to bite. And what's going to happen is, even though that right side has got a good lip to hang on to, this left side is going to come loose, the vinyl is going to slide all over the place, and I'm going to lose this design and 2 feet of vinyl, so that's an expensive mistake. So if you find yourself in this position or you're worried this is going to happen, here's an easy trick for you. One, you can see on this right side right here, rather than having the roller set over here where it normally is, I've just released this tab and then gone and moved this roller in. I run this anytime I do vinyl that doesn't have a backing sheet on it. That way I make sure on my right side, no matter how wide my vinyl is, I've got plenty of area for it to grab onto. On my left side here though, where I'm running into this problem, the only way you can save this is to give the Silhouette something else to grab onto the side. So what you'll want to do is come over to your control panel, and you're going to want to hit the pause button right there. That'll just stop the sequence and allow you to resume when you're ready. And then come over to this edge, and what you're going to need to use is either tape or vinyl, like a scrap piece of vinyl that has a backing paper. I like to use tape. Anything that you've got close will work. For this project, I did run into this project and I used clear packing tape since that's what I had on hand. But just to see it better on the video, I'm going to show you how to use it with painter's tape. This is great, it's low tack. This is about an inch, inch and a half. But again, whatever you've got on hand, even duct tape will work. So just tear off a piece that's going to be as long as the rest of the length of your vinyl that you're going to need to cut. And then what I did on that is I folded it in half. But I left a little tiny bit of it. Let me see if I can get it to focus here. I left it just a little bit so that there's that tacky edge right there. There we go. That way you can see it's folded over, but on that left side there's about 1/8 of an inch that's still tacky. And what I'll do is I'll adhere that to my edge of my vinyl, and that then becomes this extra width. So just come down here, and you're going to want to line up that tacky spot right there on the edge of your vinyl, right where it's starting to come away, where you're not going to have enough, and just push that down all the way around your edge, and then come over to your control panel, and you can go ahead and just resume your cutting sequence. And just to show you how this works, I'm just going to advance this here, and if you watch this move through, you can see that that roller is grabbing right a hold of that blue tape, and it's got a nice controlled bite. It hasn't let go, it's not sliding all over the place. And even when it's going back and forth for its cut, you can see that the vinyl is staying right where it's supposed to. So I hope that helps you out. So again, if you're going to cut vinyl without a backing, slide in your right roller to that middle hash mark right there to give you a good bite on your right side. And on your left, if you looks like you're going to be running tight and you're not going to have enough bite on that left side, just take a piece of tape, fold it over, and you've bought yourself a little bit of space that hopefully saves your project. If you'd like more tips on the Silhouette or any other projects having to thrive, please visit my website, choosetothrive.blogspot.com, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.